Listen to me.
Hey, Troop, you're on him. Troop. 10 degrees to your left.
On August 5th, multiple 911 calls alerted authorities to a 21-year-old man threatening his family with a knife inside an apartment building. NYPD officers responded swiftly, and 3 of them headed upstairs to locate the suspect, unaware that the real threat was already in motion. Suddenly, the man burst out of the elevator behind them, knife in hand, charging straight toward a female officer. She raised her taser in warning, but he showed no signs of slowing down. In a split second, 2 officers opened fire, unleashing more than a dozen rounds to stop the attacker. Despite his injuries, the suspect continued to swing the knife wildly in a desperate frenzy. He was eventually subdued and rushed to the hospital, but later succumbed to his wounds.
Listen to me.
On September 12, 2020, a tense and harrowing moment unfolded when a kidnapping suspect held a knife to a hostage's neck, his eyes wild and erratic. Without warning, he reached toward his waistband and pulled out a strange object, a split-second decision that left no room for hesitation. Officers acted immediately, opening fire in a life-or-death response.
Hey, drop your gun right now. This is the best thing for you, dude. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, bro. You need to. Hey, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. You need to. Hey, listen to me, bro. Listen to me.
Ceasefire! Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. You good? Yeah, I think so. On me. Ready? Yep, let's go. Down.
Somebody get gloves on.
They're on their way.
Cuff them.
In the backyard of 1540 meters.
The suspect collapsed. Officers rushed in, handcuffed him, and began administering first aid. Blood soaked through his shirt as they rolled him over, revealing a deep and dangerous wound to his left shoulder. Though he was still faintly breathing, his condition was critical. The handcuffs were removed, and Officer Tommy started CPR, pressing hard in a desperate effort to keep him alive. But the injury was too severe. The suspect was pronounced dead upon arrival at the hospital.
Your seatbelt's messed up?
No, I just really do that because I had access of, the alarm.
October 30th, 2024. St. Louis County, Missouri. Around 4:30 p.m., a Breckenridge Hills officer initiated a traffic stop near Calvert Avenue and North Avenue for a license plate violation and illegal window tint on a 2014 Lexus.
I'm just asking. You're fine. Okay. Any firearms in the car, anything like that? Okay. All right. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back with you while you're cleaning that up.
The driver, 30-year-old Javon Henderson, showed signs of possible intoxication but refused to exit the vehicle when asked to perform a field sobriety test. As Henderson searched for his insurance card, the officer placed a tire deflation device under one of the tires. Moments later, Henderson fled the scene, prompting a pursuit with lights and sirens.
right here, right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm one mag. That was one mag. Hey, switch with me around rifle. I got spares. Here. Don't know.
2013. Shots fired.
The chase ended when Henderson lost control near the I-170 on-ramp at Natural Bridge Road, flipping his car into a ditch. As officers approached the overturned vehicle, Henderson opened fire with a 9mm handgun. 3 officers from Breckenridge Hills and Woodson Terrace returned fire, discharging 87 rounds. Henderson was hit and taken into custody, then transported to a hospital for emergency treatment. On December 20th, 2023, at around 12:15 p.m., Atlanta police responded to reports of gunshots at 3843 Jonesboro Road, southeast. Witnesses stated a man in a gray Jeep Cherokee fired shots at a building before fleeing. Fortunately, no one was injured, though there was property damage.
Only pausing to drop off a passenger.
Be my house.
While processing the scene, officers spotted the suspect vehicle returning. A lookout was issued, and nearby ACE units tracked it to 3907 Jonesboro Road. The driver, William Burris, refused to pull over, leading officers on a high-speed chase that ended with a collision between the suspect vehicle and a patrol car. Officers discovered 3 young children inside the vehicle with Burris. The children were moved to safety, and Burris was arrested. A firearm was found in the passenger area. Burris, a convicted felon with 37 prior arrests, faces multiple charges, including fleeing, possession of drugs and a firearm, kidnapping, and cruelty to children.
Get them out of the way. Get them out of the way. Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. Come here. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You're okay, sweetie.
After launching an unprovoked attack on the officer, the suspect recklessly sped away in a stolen U-Haul. Despite multiple attempts by police to block his path, the suspect continued to evade capture, determined to escape.
We are still eastbound, And vehicle just busted through another fence. We are now northbound. I have courts for the fence. It's going to be 29 point.
The high-speed pursuit reached a dangerous climax after 3 intense head-on collisions, leaving the vehicle finally immobilized.
It's going to be top is 29. Oh, he threw his shirt off, dude. There's a blue long-sleeve shirt right here.
Yeah, probably then.
Running, but they're all staying together. All right, these 2 just got up and ran. I have courts.
In a desperate attempt to flee, the driver climbed onto the bridge railing, surrendering. Meanwhile, another suspect was left dangerously dangling. The pursuit came to a dramatic end with the arrest of 4 individuals, all facing numerous pending charges for their reckless actions. On a busy highway, a heart-stopping chase ensues as the reckless driver of a silver BMW weaves dangerously through traffic, putting others at risk. The vehicle swerves unpredictably, narrowly avoiding collisions, while officers give chase. In a critical moment, a tactical maneuver forces the driver to lose control, bringing the pursuit to an end. Officers quickly pull him from the vehicle. Despite his apologies, the severity of his actions cannot be ignored. With the chase over, the driver faces court for the danger he caused on the road.
Hello, you're Steven? Steven? Yeah. Steven Johnston? Yeah. Hop out of the car for me, you're revoked. Stop! Stop! 904, he's taking off on me, going through a yard.
On May 20th, 2022, a Campbell police officer was alerted to a male suspect with an outstanding felony warrant and a revoked driving status on La Crosse Way. When the officer initiated a traffic stop and instructed the man to exit his vehicle, the suspect abruptly shifted the car into gear and sped off. A pursuit followed, lasting several minutes until the suspect abandoned his vehicle and fled on foot, taking refuge in a nearby hotel.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Do you get in front of you, boss? I'm going to be following their pizza the whole way up there. Thank you. Do some announcements. Makes my mouth this shit. Team. Good. Police department, if you're in here, come on out. Police department, if you're in here, come on out. Do it now. You don't come out, we're gonna send a dog and you're gonna get bit. Drop to your knees. Drop to your knees. 304. 904, 95.
The intent of this featured content is to shed light on real law enforcement interactions. In a time when political debates and misleading narratives often cloud public perceptions of law enforcement, it is vital to present these incidents in their true context. By doing so, we aim to inform and educate the public on the challenges officers face and the complexities of their work.
Lean back, please. Do not move, you're gonna get tased! Get on on your back.
Get on your stomach!
Get on your stomach.
On June 29, 2023, dispatch received a report of a vehicle evading a traffic stop in Winnebago County. Officers quickly initiated a pursuit, but the suspect, driving erratically at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, posed a serious risk to himself and others on the road. His reckless driving only intensified the danger.
Taser! 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 91, got him at taser point. Do not move, you're gonna get tased!
Get on your back.
Get on your stomach!
Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. Your stomach.
As the chase progressed, the suspect abandoned the vehicle, which rolled into a ditch, causing him to briefly lose his balance. Seizing the opportunity, police closed in, but the suspect regained his footing and fled on foot. Despite his efforts to escape, law enforcement officers successfully apprehended him after a short foot pursuit. The dramatic pursuit began when a stolen Amazon truck tore through city streets, recklessly running red lights and weaving dangerously through traffic. The driver's erratic behavior left police no choice but to stay in close pursuit, carefully managing the escalating situation.
Eastbound on Lisbon, 54th Street, traffic medium. Oh, I'm sorry. Approaching Wells, southbound. Now we're going to be going eastbound on Wells. Safety one, coming traffic swerve. We are approaching crossing St. Paul onto the viaduct.
Tension rose as the chase continued into a parking lot and wound through narrow side streets, increasing the risk to pedestrians and nearby vehicles.
Everybody's entering the parking lot here, the 700 block South Caesar Showdowns. I'm sorry, South. Still wandering through the parking lot. You might be running out of options here. Stand by, stand by. Cars aren't getting out of the way of the parking lot. Speed 10 miles an hour. Getting out on the National. We're going to go west on National.
Despite the chaos, officers maintained control, anticipating the suspect's moves. The pursuit finally came to an end when the truck was cornered in another parking lot. With swift and strategic action, officers moved in, subdued the suspect, and placed him under arrest. Their quick response not only brought the high-speed ordeal to a safe conclusion, but also ensured the protection of the stolen truck and everyone in the vicinity. On April 24, 2024, federal investigators, armed with a warrant, arrived at the home of Travis, a suspect implicated in the possession and distribution of child pornography. While agents conducted their search, they placed Travis in a Homeland Security vehicle without handcuffs. Seizing the opportunity, Travis took control of the vehicle and fled the scene.
We think the driver might have climbed out, but we're just overhearing them.
The chase was quickly brought to an end when officers skillfully executed a pit maneuver, sending the vehicle spinning and flipping it onto its side. Travis was apprehended without further resistance, marking a swift and decisive conclusion to the pursuit. A high-speed pursuit came to a dramatic close just north of the Illinois-Wisconsin border, after Kenosha County deputies chased a vehicle that had crossed over from Illinois. Officers attempted to stop the car using a baton deployment and a pit maneuver, but the suspect managed to flee on foot into a wooded area. The man didn't get far. After a brief search through the dense woods, officers located and arrested him. He now faces a felony battery charge, marking the end of a tense and fast-moving cross-border chase.
Here, right here.
Back up! Now!
Back up!
Back up! Now!
1274 coming, take to the board,
Back up! Roll over! Roll over now! Roll over! Roll over now! Roll over!
On April 15th, 2025, in a peaceful suburban neighborhood, police responded to an urgent call about a man named Brian, whose aggressive behavior was causing a significant disturbance. Upon arrival, officers attempted to detain him, but he swiftly resisted and fled the scene. Despite their efforts to subdue him without inflicting harm, Brian continued to fight back. In response to the escalating threat, the officers deployed a taser, yet Brian remained uncooperative.
Lay on your chest. Put your chest down.
Look at the other hand. Look at the other hand.
Leave your hand like that.
I'm good. Look, sir. Look at the other hand. Look at.
Let him have it. Hit him again.
Hang on.
Hang on.
As the officers struggled to regain control, Brian persisted in resisting. Although briefly detained, he immediately fought back, pushing officers aside and heightening the tension. Even after being subdued by the taser, Brian continued to scream and made threats of self-harm. Realizing the situation was becoming increasingly dangerous, the officers intensified their efforts to safely contain him.
You ain't dead. Hold this.
Not with my hand behind my back, sir. Good. Not with my hand behind my back, sir. Please.
1274 coming.
Sir.
Maybe.
We're just north south of us.
A little bit my bad. I threw it behind us to keep away from me. Let's go my way. Stand up. We're going to need to aim, but he's not going to go like that. All right, come on, let's walk. Come on. If you don't want to walk, I'll grab your leg. Okay, there we go. Hey, watch this coming up. Come on, bud. Get in the car. Come on, bud. It's in my holster.
After a lengthy and intense struggle, the officers successfully secured Brian in the patrol car. However, even while restrained, he continued to resist and create chaos. He was charged with felony battery on law enforcement officers and resisting arrest with violence. While the officers accomplished their task, a pressing question remains. Will Brian be able to change his behavior in the future, or will he continue to encounter similar situations?
What you got?
Police chased a white Pontiac linked to a homicide suspect who was driving at speeds exceeding 80 miles per hour. Attempts to stop the vehicle using a pit maneuver were unsuccessful, allowing the suspect to continue fleeing for a time.
Turning back. Found those lights. I think you had them, though. You're right here in front of Get on the radio. Get 28 minutes. Damn. I need that
down the radio. I got it. We don't deal with bumpy here. They go in late. Speeds are now 60 miles an hour. He's coming to you down. 25 will be fed. Coming up on Blake now. Be advised, I got a 90 crime scene out here. Phone call 400 unit out here also. If you get off of this channel, you're trying to call this damn assistant down the channel. Way 211, where you at? On road to Denmark, headed towards 17th and Hazel. Speeds are now 80 miles an hour. I'm behind the troopers. Bar and rear bar, speed 70 miles an hour, approaching the railroad crossing right here on 17. Ain't going bigger here in the lane now. Niggas fucking you road. Troopers attempting to put him out. It's gonna be right here on 17th and home. Head through the light right here, 17th and Hazel. Headed east for Hazel. Speeds are 80 miles an hour. Trooper over.
Eventually, officers managed to force the vehicle to a stop. They ordered the suspect out of the car and instructed him to lie on the ground. The suspect was handcuffed and taken into custody, while police conducted a thorough search of the vehicle and its contents.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Back up.
On May 27th, 2024, while investigating a shooting, Atlanta officers were drawn into another disturbance unfolding just across the street. Two women had begun physically fighting. One of them, visibly distressed, repeatedly shouted, "I'm done," as she told the other to back off. She claimed to have been punched in the face and ear and said her arm was injured.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Put your hands on your back. Back up. Right now. You're back. Here. Back up.
I can't get my arm.
Pretty sure she said white in the face. All right.
I didn't try to.
Well, you did.
The situation escalated when the woman, who was related to the shooting victim, began screaming that her partner had shot her family member. Overcome with emotion, she said she couldn't breathe and begged officers for help.
She showed up. They started at 22, and she punched White inside the head.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I can't breathe.
As officers attempted to calm her and maintain control of the scene, she grew increasingly agitated, asking for officers' names, questioning their procedures, and insisting that her conflict was personal, not directed at law enforcement.